Thank you for visiting our channel. Please like, share and subscribe for more exciting food videos. There's a reason Hoi Tod, the beloved oyster omelette, is a staple across Thailand's vibrant street food scene. It's a dish that perfectly balances textures and flavors. You'll find it everywhere from bustling markets to quiet side streets. It's known for its wonderfully crispy edges and a soft, savory interior filled with fresh oysters. This unique combination makes it a favorite comfort food. You can really taste the sea in every bite. Hoi Tod has deep roots in Thai culinary tradition, influenced by Chinese cooking. It's more than just a meal, it's a taste of Thai culture. This dish shows off the country's love for fresh ingredients and bold flavors. The history and evolution of Hoi Tod. Hoi Tod arrived in Thailand as part of a larger culinary exchange. It is an amazing example of how different cultures can create something new and delicious together. This dish tells a story of migration and adaptation within Thai kitchens, leading to the crispy, savory omelette we love today. Chinese influences on Thai street food. Early Chinese immigrants brought many of their cooking traditions to Thailand. These culinary practices blended with local Thai ingredients and tastes. This fusion created many of the street food dishes you see across the country. Hoi Tod itself has clear roots in Chinese oyster omelettes. The use of a starchy batter for crispiness and the inclusion of fresh seafood directly reflect this heritage. Over time, Thai cooks added their own touches, like distinct herbs and chili sauces. This made the dish uniquely Thai while keeping its original essence. Regional variations and adaptations. As Hoi Tod traveled across Thailand, it changed to fit local preferences and available ingredients. Each region put its own spin on this classic dish. This resulted in diverse versions you can find. Here are some ways Hoi Tod varies regionally. Central Thailand often uses plump oysters and a thinner, extra crispy batter. It usually comes with a spicy chili sauce that has a hint of sweetness. Southern Thailand sometimes includes mussels alongside or instead of oysters. These versions might also feature more intense curry flavors in the batter or sauce. Northern Thailand, you might find slightly thicker omelettes here, often with a focus on fresh herbs mixed into the batter itself. They might use different local seafood or even bits of pork. These regional differences highlight the adaptability of Hoi Tod. They show how a single dish can tell many stories across a country. Key ingredients for authentic Hoi Tod. Making a truly authentic Hoi Tod means paying close attention to each component. It's not just about cooking, it's about bringing together fresh, high-quality ingredients. Each element plays a clear role in creating that perfect crispy, savory, and fresh bite we all love. Let's look at what makes this dish shine. Fresh oysters, the star of the dish. The heart of any Hoi Tod is, without a doubt, the oysters. Their quality directly impacts the flavor. You want plump, fresh oysters that taste of the sea. These are not just fillers, they are the main event. Fresh oysters bring a natural briny sweetness and a soft texture that contrasts beautifully with the crispy batter. They release their juices into the omelette as they cook. This enriches the overall savory profile. Choosing the best oysters is the first step to a memorable Hoi Tod. The batter, achieving the perfect crispy texture. The magical crispiness of Hoi Tod comes from its unique batter. This isn't just a simple mix, it's a careful balance that creates those signature crunchy edges and a tender inside. Typically, the batter includes rice flour, tapioca starch, water, and sometimes a touch of wheat flour. The combination of rice flour and tapioca starch is key. Rice flour provides structure and crispness, while tapioca starch adds a chewy, slightly gummy texture that helps bind everything. Getting the right ratio is crucial for that ideal crispy yet yielding bite. This special batter allows the omelette to become incredibly airy and light when fried. Aromatic vegetables and herbs. Beyond the oysters and batter, fresh vegetables and herbs add essential layers of flavor and texture. These ingredients brighten the dish and provide a pleasant contrast to the richness of the oysters. You'll often find bean sprouts, which add a refreshing crunch and a hint of sweetness. Spring onions provide a mild oniony bite and a vibrant green color. Coriander, cilantro, has a fresh, citrusy aroma that cuts through the richness of the omelette, adding a fragrant finish. These simple additions are not just for show. They infuse the omelette with freshness, making each bite more complex and enjoyable. The spicy and tangy dipping sauce. No Hoi Tod is complete without its dipping sauce. This sauce is not merely an accompaniment, it's an integral part of the flavor experience. It cuts through the richness of the oyster omelette with its bold, contrasting taste. While recipes vary, a typical sauce often features a blend of chili for a kick of heat, vinegar to add a sharp tang, sugar to balance the acidity and spice with sweetness, and garlic and sometimes peanuts for depth and texture. This spicy and tangy dip provides the perfect counterpoint to the savory omelette. It elevates the entire dish, ensuring every mouthful is packed with an exciting array of flavors. Mastering the art of cooking Hoi Tod. Making Hoi Tod at home lets you bring the vibrant flavors of Thailand right into your kitchen. It takes a bit of practice to get that perfect balance of crispy and tender. But with the right techniques, you'll be creating authentic and delicious oyster omelettes in no time. The wok and proper heat control. A well-seasoned wok is your best friend when cooking Hoi Tod. Its wide, sloped sides allow for even heat distribution. This helps you get that beautiful, consistent crispiness. Before you add anything, make sure your wok is hot. You'll want to see a slight shimmer from the oil before the mixture goes in. Maintaining the correct oil temperature is vital. If the oil isn't hot enough, your omelette will soak up too much oil and become greasy. If it's too hot, the outside will burn before the inside cooks through. A common test is to drop a tiny bit of batter into the oil. If it immediately sizzles and floats to the top, it's ready. Usually, a medium-high heat works best. The key to perfect Hoi Tod is a crispy batter and fresh oysters. Stay tuned for part 2. Thank you for watching. Please remember to like, share and subscribe.